White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow said U.S. President Donald Trump was hopeful of a breakthrough when he meets President Xi Jinping for trade talks in Buenos Aires this weekend.
The much-anticipated meeting between the leaders of the world's two largest economies will take place over a dinner in Buenos Aires on Saturday evening, on the sidelines of the G20 summit. It will mark a pivotal moment in the trade dispute between China and the U.S., which remains unresolved after months. U.S. President Donald Trump's economic advisor Larry Kudlow was now saying Trump was open to reaching a trade deal with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping.
I want to just mention what President told us a short while ago, and that is, in his view, there's a good possibility that a deal can be made, and that he is open to that. He is open to that.
Despite heading to the dinner with an open mind, Kudlow warned that did not mean the U.S. president would be soft at the negotiating table.
Certain conditions have to be met with respect to fairness and reciprocity, as we've said many times. For example, issues of intellectual property theft must be solved. Forced technology transfers must be solved. Significant tariffs and non-tariff barriers must be solved. Issues of ownership have to be solved. If these conditions I mentioned a few moments ago are not met, not dealt with, the President has said, look, he's perfectly happy to stand on his tariff policies.
Kudlow also said ideally Trump wanted a world with zero tariffs, zero non-tariff barriers and zero subsidies, but he declined to comment on whether China had made offers of concessions. With the meeting just a few days away, it remained unclear whether the two sides had agreed on a formal agenda for the leaders to go through. Trump said yesterday that he was prepared to raise tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese imports to 25% from the current 10%. Shall the meeting in Argentina fizzle out without a deal, Trump said he would also impose tariffs on either 10 or 25% on all remaining $267 billion worth of Chinese imports.
All right, let's check the markets. Hang Seng Index was up 350 points today. Top 10 active stocks in Hong Kong, Tencent up $11, Ping An up 80 cents, and China Mobile up 90 cents.